Anything that's not growing is dead, so we better be changing. I've been making short films for over half a decade, and it all started in high school, where I got a chance to create my first short film. And after that I was hooked. That's all I wanted to do. But how do I make this a reality as a somewhat shy person with an expensive hobby? I don't know. All I knew is that I will need some help. Help came from all walks of life. At first the people were my age, my classmates, my friends, and they just, I don't know, they just wanted to do the same thing. Maybe some were a bit forced, some not. And they wanted to help me and they wanted to create themselves, but they maybe were too shy as well. And that's how I came to be with my first film crew, which we worked on a long project for a long time. And yeah, in time, 1 year span, everyone became more and more less excited. They didn't want to show up. They were tired. Lots of tiring days where we shoot multiple hours after school. And yeah, it just became something strange. And during that time I was left mostly by myself. So I started creating films just by myself and keep on learning. But that didn't really feel right. So I had to go and fight my shyness, to ask neighborhood friends, family members, random folk on the internet, and people not really my age to act, film, or even create music. Through this long process of my journey, I taught some people, I got to know some people, and it's all just weird. We all each other pushed each other into different areas. I know some things and I know how to do something because of other people, and they sort of know how to do filmmaking because of me, in a way where they didn't even care about it before, and now some of them do the same things that I do. They create, and it's wonderful because we learn from one another and we teach one another through this process, with helping each other. These are people who usually you don't hear their names. You hear them being thanked in award ceremonies and stuff, but in reality you don't know their names. They're unappreciated. In reality, they are literally the ones who helped these works of art become real. Your parents, your friends, your co-workers, anyone. When I finished my first long project, it was hard because it wasn't even really finished. I had to make it from scraps almost because a lot of friendships went astray, and I just had to deal with it. And we move on and we forget about it, and then we recontact the same people and we reminisce on the good times we had, and at the end of it it's good. And it's always very important to create good memories. At the start I was fairly an angry person during the filmmaking process. I could hear, looking the archival footage of my own, I could hear my own voice a lot of times having a very negative feel to it. The more I made, the more I create, it became generally more fun, and I understood it. This is not that serious. You just have to have more fun and just create good memories. For example, the time when my mom, who's not a native English speaker, had to voice a character in the film, and it was generally very fun. It was fun to teach her and for her to understand the process itself. One day, we are all just passers-by on the street. And the next, we are creating something that will make people's days. And that's awesome. Life is change. There is no village, town, or city that doesn't grow. The ones that don't are dead. So all I know is that I wouldn't be the same person as I am today without all these great people. And that's just what I wanted to say, is thank you. It's a genuine thank you to all the no names, to all the people who are just doing their own, and then once a month, once a year, they help their friend. They help their friend create or do anything. And that's for you. Because the world without you wouldn't be the world that it is.